Hi guys, long time no see. I do apologize for not coming live last weekend. It was my Christmas, so I had to I had to prioritize my family. I do apologize. Family first, family first, you second. So, I wanted to. Do you know what? I'm gonna get straight in there without all the introduction. Happy New Year to everyone who I haven't seen or who haven't seen me. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I talk and explore random subjects on YouTube. This is what the channel is about, just random subjects. I love random subjects. Who likes the boring stuff? Welcome to the two people who just joined. I hope more people will join. Um, I want to talk about, oh, hey, hi, relaxing. I want to talk about what men want. And recently, I have been talking about this subject to every single guy that I know at any opportunity. I'm just fascinated to find out, do they want a traditional wife? Do they not want a wife at all? What women do they prefer? Last weekend, in fact, we were sat as a group and we all women and men who were in a group, we were all talking about the visual aspect, the grooming aspect, what men want now. Fake boobs, or natural boobs, big ass or small ass, long nails or short nails. So anyway, I've been exploring this. And of course, passport bros, I want to know where you want to go now. Like, where do you go now? I know Thailand is very, very popular, but I feel like Eastern Europe is really becoming popular for passport bros. Like I've said in many of my lives, that I think us Eastern European women, we are somewhere in between. We're not the American women and we're not the Asian women, somewhere, and the Russian, and not the Russian women, somewhere in between. So I think that's why, not to be modest, we are getting very, very popular. Um, Oh, you wait for my live stream for the last 10 days. Oh, this is lovely to hear. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. I was waiting for the last 10 days to speak to you guys. So I think the our love is mutual. I look so formal today. I'm talking about passport brothers, me sitting like an English teacher. Do you agree? I look a bit like a teacher. I'm going for some drinks. Or actually, my friend is coming to have a dinner, so I'm cooking for her, and then we're going for some drinks after. Anyway, shall we crack on? Shall we crack on? Any comments from your side? Anything that you want to share? I know a lot of men follow my channel because I get a gender split. 75% of my audience are men. So I want to know your opinions, your true, honest thoughts. Of course, if you can be bothered, type in the chat on the right hand side. I will read all the comments, even the nasty ones. I'll also read them, and the comments that slagging me off. I also read them. That happens very often during life. Um, oh, I'm not a man. I'm a trans girl. Oh, okay. Welcome. Welcome. What's your real name? Relaxing is obviously. Is that your nickname? Trans girl. Are you from Thailand? I didn't know that trans girls are following me. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm happy to have you on board. Actually, oh, from India. Wow. Do you know what? Why don't we do a live on that? I want to ask you questions during live. Being a trans girl, does that mean you still have a willy or not? Sorry, I need to talk about this really quickly. You mean in a document or in my real trans? Yeah, just your real name in the documents, or and your trans name. I mean, give both. Also, the question about the willy. Do you have still a willy or no? This is interesting for me. Bear with me, guys. Let's wait for the relaxing answer. If you feel shy to answer this, oh, I am not in transition now. That means you still have a willy, but you feel like a woman. Is that right? This is very unexpected. Okay, well, we will talk about the actual subject of the video in a moment. And then why don't we, relaxing, why don't we? I have a proposition for you right here, right now. Let's do a live on that. I'm genuinely fascinated. I want to know more. I want to ask you questions. I want to talk about transgenders. My document's name is Tarun Vasani, and my trans name is Jessica Thompson. Oh, hi, Jessica. Would you prefer? Shall I call you Jessica? You would want to be called Jessica, right? Not Tarun, because you want to move away from Tarun, because you want to be Jessica. So welcome, Jessica. Welcome on board, girl. So anyway, let's talk about passport bros and what men want. What I've discovered, guys, that men that I speak to, and I speak to a lot of men online, on Instagram, doing some business stuff, and we talk about some random things. Um, they no longer do you know what? My mom used to say to me, she calls me Natasha. She used to say to me, Natasha, you need to learn how to cook because every man wants a woman to cook and you need to be able to cook and da da da. So I am a very, very, very good like cook. I can cook very, very well because my mom is a chef, first of all. So I can cook very, very well. But now I talk to men and I say, look, is this important to you that your girlfriend, wife, whatever, partner cooks for you, and you have a homemade food? And guys, 90% men say no, that it's no longer important. And also, what I've discovered, the younger guys, the sort of in their 30s, they don't want the girl to cook because they prefer to eat out. I mean, maybe I hang out with people that have more money and that's not an issue. I don't know. I can only tell from my experience, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Of course, you can make something. I'm not talking about, cooking a shepherd's pie, not that level, or lasagna. You can make something super, super quick in the oven, like vegetables and chicken. You don't really need to have a degree to do that. But yeah, it's no longer important. Then I spoke about cleaning. I said, okay, what about cleaning? Do you want your wife to clean? And is this something that you look for? And guess what, guys? Men want a clean house, a clean home, a home that's organized. So I was like, okay, so that is still important for a woman to be able to do and to know what to do, because not every woman knows how to make a house beautiful, clean, and all the rest of it. So I'm thinking cooking is not important, cleaning is important, but you can hire someone. It all depends on your finances, right? Because if you can afford a cleaner, I remember when I used to live in UK, and I calculated that, okay, to clean my house, it will take me 3 hours. My hourly pay is so and so. Why would I want to spend my 3 hours of my time to clean my house? But I like clean, like I'm a clean freak. So I used to have a lady who used to come in once a week and used to clean everything for me. I hardly cooked, only like a quick stuff like salad and stuff like that. So kitchen was immaculate, everything else was immaculate. So that was sufficient because I thought my days off, because I used to work in the corporate world, was very, really important. So that's why I used to hire a cleaning lady. So I mean, I don't want to call her a cleaning lady. She was just a lady who was helping me. That's it. She was like a family member. I used to get her Christmas presents and shit like that. So anyway, so now I'm thinking if the guy can afford to hire a cleaning lady is not a problem, right? You don't really want your wife or your girlfriend to be cleaning 24/7. What I feel plays a massive part, because when I spoke to my mom, that was my mom is 60. She turned 60 in May. So you can work out the kind of the year she was born and when she grew up. She said the visual appearance was not so important, that like my dad, I mean, my mom is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, I'm not slugging off my mom, but men used to pick a woman first, if she can have kids, right? So that was one element. So broad hips, kind of a big bum sort of thing. That she can cook, she can clean. She's also good, like a housewife. This is now. I mean, I'm not talking about all men, okay? I'm talking about the men that I talk to. That is no longer the case. Another fact that I've discovered, which again, this is not the case with me, because every guy that I start to date, they ask me about having kids on a date number 3. They literally said, do you want to have kids? I'm like, oh, hold on a second. We haven't had sex yet. I don't want to talk about kids yet. Like slow down, like easy tiger. So I found that the guys that I meet, they want a family with me straight away. Don't know why, but the girlfriends that I speak to who wants to have kids like right now, they find that the guys that they meeting, they are opposite. They say to them, have a coil, I don't want you to get pregnant or go on a pill. So my question to you is, and I'll read all the comments now. Do you guys want to have kids or what? This is the question that I have. Do men want to have kids now or not? Or do you want just to have that? Do you want to have a relationship? You want to meet a woman, but you don't really want to have kids? Please tell me. What do we have here? Right. Darren, English guy. I prefer the girl next door type. Okay. Sense of humor is a must. Slightly reserved, not overly flaunty. I definitely get the sense of humor thing. I have sense of humor. Slightly reserved. I'm not sure about that. And overly flaunty, not overly flaunty. Does it mean flaunty? I don't get it. What's the word? Can you translate it or switch, replace it with the word that I know? I have only 5 megabyte data left. I don't think we can talk now. Maybe in the future. Oh, relaxing. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Get the Wi-Fi. Get in the cafe. In India? They don't have Wi-Fi. Find a cafe where they have free Wi-Fi and then connect so you don't use your data. I'm sure you guys in India have cafes with free Wi-Fi, no? Ozzy, hey, success. I prefer cleaning myself. Don't trust anyone. Do you know what I used to do? I agree with you, success. I used to clean before my cleaning lady and clean after the cleaning lady because she would put the candles not in the right order, or the curtains, like I had a night curtains and really long kind of drapey sort of curtains, she wouldn't be positioned properly. Or the flowers would not face the right way with the branding. So I understand what you're saying. I can relate. This college prep look is really getting me excited. Are you talking about my outfit? I said, you missed the start. I said, I'm talking about passport bros and relationship, but I look like an English teacher. Hi, students. Hello, darlings. Do you like it though? I thought that's the role I'm going to play today. Normally, I wear pajamas when I talk to you guys, but today I look like a student. What else? We got them childbearing hips, fam. Okay, right now straight talking. Shoot the hip, you get me. All right, this now you're talking. Now you're talking shit. Right, I got 2 kids. They're bloody epic. Right. So, would you want to have more kids or what? Like, is this one of the criteria when you meet a girl, you see her, oh, can she be a mother of my kids or do I want her? Because sometimes I meet guys and I'm like, I don't want him to be a father of my kids because he smokes, he takes coke every weekend, he drinks 5 times a week. I don't want a daddy like that. Do you know what I mean? So, do you look at that as well or not? Flaunty's tarty. Ah, okay. I don't want kids. All right, Kev. Men ask because most women under 40 without kids probably want kids. Ah, I see. So, but do you think generally men want kids or not? Do you know what? Let me do a poll on that. We need a poll. Hold on one sec. Give me a sec. Do you want to have kids? Guys, can you please vote? Start poll. Let's see if it's working. Right, it's working. But please, can you guys vote? I want to know. An honest answer. Honest answer. I want to know. This is really important question. What else have we got? It's dinner time in India. I come back in a few minutes. All right then. Exactly. God forbid our cleaners think we are slobs. Yeah. Worked in a nursing home before. Rich old guys and royal family members always tell me that the biggest regret they have is not having kids, even though they have been with the best females they could. Or I would have as many as I could. Mother's health and finance dependent. Do you know what? I don't know how I feel about kids. 50% of me want to have kids, another 50% tell me, but why? Why do I want kids? I have fun by myself. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm still undecided. I think I will decide when I meet the guy and then we can decide together. If this is what we want to do or we don't want to do. That's my take on it. If I'm meant to have kids and if I meet the right guy, then it's meant to happen. Yeah. If not, then okay. Right. Um, I would switch out your birth control pills just to have kid with you. I'm not on birth control pill, FYI. I have two kids already now, 28 and 29. Kev, your kids are nearly my age, 28 and 29. They're nearly my age. Maybe you hook me up. Are they single? Are they single? Time for me now. Good. Dating someone and forming a long-term relationship and having kids are two very different things. Why are they two different things? I thought forming long-term relationship is almost equal, like related to having kids as a result of. No, is 40s too old for a woman to have kids? Kelson, no. And first of all, I'm not 40. I'm 38.8. I'm 39 in April. And no, it's not too old. I actually know two women who had their first child, one at 43, another one at 45. It depends on your health. And my health is very good because I look after my health. So no, I disagree with you totally. Totally. And to be honest, when I look at some 20-year-old who smokes, drinks, takes drugs, and look at the body and look at their eating behavior, I'm a lot more healthier, and my kid would be a lot more healthy if I was to get pregnant. It's a fact. Yes, it may take me longer to get pregnant. To be honest, I don't know. I might be very fertile. You never know. You never know. It's happened all of the sudden. 1 minute you are on YouTube live, next minute you're changing dirty nappies. Can you imagine next live I'm like this with a ponytail on my head, with a dirty dressing gown, with a kid like that, trying to do live and going absolutely psychopath. It's going to happen soon because my sister is expecting a child in end of March. So I'm going to be an auntie Natalia. I think it's hard to have kids later. It's hard work. Listen, it is hard work, but when you have money, nothing is hard work. You just hire people. You hire people to cook. You hire people to clean. You hire a personal trainer to get in shape. You have some plastic surgery to help to get you into shape. And then you have a counselor, psychiatrist. What else do you need? That's it. Job done. It really depends. I think it depends on your finances. That's it. If you can afford it, if you're a guy and you have money, you can have you can have a family, you can do anything. Sky is the limit. Do you understand what I mean? If, however, finances is an issue, then you fucked either way. Excuse my language. Kids with kids or without kids. I hope that makes sense. Good luck. Hope the birth goes well. Thanks. Are you traveling to Asia this year? Yes, I'm traveling to Asia in 2 weeks. Yeah, I am traveling. Right, where was I? So poll is still going. 80% of votes say yes. Okay. So grooming. Let's talk about grooming. I've got 11 minutes, guys. Grooming. Fake or natural? Please tell me. Because the guys that I talk to, it's really funny. They want to fuck a fake girl, but they want to marry a natural girl. I'm like, this is really interesting because I would class myself as a natural girl. you know, but men still want to fuck me. I'm just sorry, I'm just speaking loud. I'm thinking, okay. So, because I've got natural hair, natural face, everything's natural, my own boobs, my own legs. Oh, it's funny. Um, yeah, my knees are huge, huge. Miss half of the chat. When you back in Thailand? Andrew, I'm back in Thailand in 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I prefer natural women as well because I've seen a lot of fake asses. They look horrendous. If I was a guy and I was like from behind, I'd be like, bloody hell, like let's hide this. Let's turn the light off. It's not attractive. I think little tweaks are not bad, little Botox, maybe a little bit of filler, just a really tiny little bit. It's okay. Anything over the top, it's just for me, it's trashy. If I was a guy and my girl was all over the place with, cheek implants, massive lips, I would be embarrassed to bring her. I literally would be embarrassed to bring her personally. But if I was a guy, I'd be like, no, this is not my girlfriend. Thank you. I just like a woman who looks after herself without going over the top. Beautiful hair, healthy hair, nice white teeth, her own eyebrows. I don't like tattoos, eyebrows. I really don't like it. Thank God I have my own. Thank God I got my own eyebrows. I'm fortunate. And I know sometimes when girls don't have eyebrows, like they don't have any other solutions. Like, what else do you do? But sometimes I also feel that the girls made so many mistakes in their childhood when they were younger, and they've really messed up the way they look, because they've done too much too early. Yeah, rather than exercising, they went and had, work done, and now it just looks horrendous. It's just like, ooh, disgusting. Like stop eating, go and exercise. You'll get a banging body. You don't need to go and do a liposuction. Anyway, so from what I read, everybody's kind of, or the people that are saying, fake boobs, lips, no thanks. Yeah. Like I said, fake lips, you have different fake lips. You have really natural fake lips and they look beautiful. So, you know, I think women should have kids in their 20s because 40s, you should have time for yourself, like travel and do things without having that burden. I disagree with you. I had fun in my 20s. Why would I want to have fun when I'm in my 40 when my health is no longer the same? If I drink, it takes me 3 weeks to recover. When I was in my 20s, I used to go out 10 times. I used to come back at home at 7 a.m. and I'll be at school at 8 doing exam. I disagree with you. I totally disagree with you. Normally people have kids when people have kids in their 20s is not because they really want it. They don't know how to bring them up. They don't know how to give them education. Whereas now, for example, if I have kid now, I know everything. Pretty much, I know everything. So my kid would know how to eat properly, would know how to exercise. Of course, they would have their own, the teenage time. They have to experience that. But I know, in terms of mental health, I know a lot of my issues are from my childhood is because my parents didn't know how to deal with it when I was younger. So I disagree with you totally because, for example, now I'm in my 40s. I've done it all. I literally have done it all. Alcohol, drugs, partying, all sorts, everything. Now I've done it. I look for other things. Whereas when I meet people who had kids in their 20s and who are married, they're doing it all now because they haven't closed that chapter. Everybody have to live this chapter of being crazy and going all over the place. I've done all that. Now, I don't need to go out and party. I have zero interest. Yeah, now and again, I like to glum up, wear heels, have a lovely hair, drink, dance on the table. Yeah, I do that now and again, but not on a weekly basis. I look for other things. This is just to answer that comment. A lot of these females looking mentally unwell. Yeah, in terms of work, and they are mentally unwell because if you constantly want to improve yourself to that level with all this exterior factor, like I want to improve myself too, but I think about, okay, how do I eat more vegetables? Okay, how do I get more steps in? Okay, how do I stop eating sugar? Okay, how do I stop eating um, you know, all the crap food and stuff like that, like gluten and things like this. Do you know what I mean? Not how to go and get liposuction and then come back to the same bloody body in about 2 or 3 years, because you need to teach yourself how to eat. Are you going to live in Thailand again? No, definitely not. Thailand is not for me for long-term living. 2, 3 months, 4 months, no problem, but no longer. No. I wonder where this is all heading. Like, will people wake up and be like, today I want to be it? How do you dinosaur? Do you know what? Family unit will completely disappear. This is my take on it. The traditional family where we live together, we are married. People don't want to get married. Literally, every man that I talk to, nobody wants to get married. Nobody. This is crazy. Um, Kids, obviously now the poll is 64%. So it looks like, there's no chance there. So they don't want family. They don't want to get married. They don't want kids. They want to date multiple women and have these kind of a part-time relationship, I call it, when you see each other once a week or on a weekend, or you just go travel together and then everybody does their own business. I think this is unfortunately what's going to happen soon. Yeah, I don't know. Money is a huge factor. Yes, absolutely. Passport bros are going to all these places because they are potential mums and mates beyond their current environment. Sometimes it's not the looks anymore. Yeah, no, I agree. And to be honest, I was asking myself a question. Passport bro, is that a loser? Would I like class this guy as a loser? To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think I would class him as a loser, because he obviously can't. But then other question is, why can he not find a girl where he lives? Why does he need to travel, let's say, all the way to Thailand to get a wife or to have a wife? Does that make him a loser because he's not successful where he lives? Because, when I was in UK, there are plenty of women who you can have kids with, who look great, who are good housewives. You don't look hard enough, or you're not the guy that she wants. Well, that's another question. I meet some guys who've got no teeth and they want a fucking stunner. And I'm like, babe, you go and fix your teeth first of all, before you get a woman who's 10 out of 10, because that woman ain't gonna be with you. So sometimes guys are letting themselves go, fat, ugly, not looking after themselves, and then they want a good looking woman. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen, because that woman doesn't want you, doesn't want a guy like you. So sometimes I think about past problems and I'm like, are they those guys who not making an effort to be a better guy, to earn more money? They say, oh, she's a gold digger. Oh, she wants my money. Look, you want her to have kids. You want her to be this feminine, gorgeous woman. We women want a guy who can provide and who can earn. Simple. Alex, can you speak in English, please? Because not everybody understands Russian, unfortunately. And this channel is in English, FYI. Passport bro, go where you are treated best. And project, where are you a passport bro? Where do you go nowadays? Also, guys, me and my sister, we created a women's club. A women's club. So I want you to follow us on Instagram. So far, there are 40 of us in this club. This is why I've been so busy for the last 2 weeks. It's a women's community. Right now, it's only Latvian women. However, I've already had some Russian-speaking women reaching out to me to be a member of my club. Not my club, of me and my sister's club. So this is what we called on Instagram, Kica Club. Follow us. This is obviously my name on Instagram, so follow both. And then I'll be posting stuff. I've got so many great ideas with women that I'm gonna have in my club. So join, follow if you want to see gorgeous women. The first time I saw you was on Pete's channel. Okay. I immediately disliked you. Okay, but now I do not dislike you anymore. New one, Kidman. This is very nice of me to hear that you no longer dislike me. And why did you dislike me? Why did you dislike me? Because I said some harsh things. Is that why? Can you tell me why you disliked me in the beginning? It takes time to warm up to me. And once you see the warmth that I have inside me, then you'll be in love forever with me. I'm telling you right now, new one, you will be in love with me forever. Shall I end the live on this? I have 5 more minutes, guys, and then I have to go. Oh yeah. Poland planning, Latvia looking for a wife. I want plenty of children. Some ladies only 1 or 2. Such a downer. Project Pino, but do you have enough money to have more than 1 child? Can you actually provide? Because it costs money. I already followed when I see story. Ah, nice. So you follow me on Instagram. Amazing. Your accent is oddest I've ever heard. What, in a good way or bad way, Andrew? Can you elaborate on that? I do have a weird accent. I can't help it. I speak how I speak. It's a mix between Latvian, Russian, English. Yeah, I think I have a mixture of 3 accents in one. Okay, new one. So I hope you like me now. Are you sure, Kika? Sure about what? Have all the money to pay for everything, and then I only get 1 chance at you down. Listen, if you have the money, I'll find you the woman. Good night, Natalia. Bye, darling. The women don't love passport bros. They like Thai men. No. Oh, Thai women. Sorry, I thought you said these. I'm reading the woman. I'm like, no. Thai women don't love passport. They love, yeah, that's true. There is a difference between having a good time and loving someone. I agree with you. I agree with you, Carlson, unfortunately. Yep. Good way. Ah, all right, Andrew. Mix of British, Russian, and Thai. Not Thai. What are you talking about? I only been in Thailand for 2 years. I don't think I have Thai accent. I only know 2 words. Savadika and Kopenka. That's it. That's all I know. And I lived there for 2 years. Great, right? Because I used to use Google Translate. I'd be like, la 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 la. This is how I used to speak. Oh, guys, did you see the results of poll? 56% of men do not want kids. Fuck. This is the end. This is the end. Sabai Dimai. Oh, yeah, this is Hawaii, right? Do I understand Ukrainian? Yes, I understand Ukrainian. My dad is from Ukraine. My dad is from Ukraine. My mom is from Belarus. So, and I was born in Latvia, and then I lived in UK for 18 years, and then I moved to Thailand. Can this get any more confusing? When people say to me, "Where are you from?" I'm like, I don't even know where I'm from. How much money do I have to make to get? Because I have the heart emoji in the front of this. How much do I have to make to get a relationship? No, it's not about money. You need to be the guy. If you want to attract a certain type of woman, you need to be that guy. I've spoken on many occasions the guy that I want. Do you know what I mean? So you just need to explore in that area. It's not an actual number. I've been with some guys before where they would earn a lot, but would not be so giving or so generous. And then I've met some other guys who would earn very little and they would be so generous, you'd feel like a princess with him. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it depends on how much you earn. You know, yeah, this is my take on it. I don't know if that makes sense. Fake social media influencer doing my heading. You are real. Too many now trying to sell Thailand as if they're being paid. Yeah, yeah. Do you know, I receive a lot of hate of my honest opinions, saying, oh, you're slagging off Thailand, you used to live there, you don't respect the country, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I do respect the country. Where are you getting that from? I'm just saying 95% of my videos on my channel are showing audience how great the Thailand is. But it depends on who you are. If you are 60 and you retired, Thailand is amazing. If you're 40, ambitious, go and getter, wants to live every day, new things, new people, new ideas, you have that live in you, Thailand is not for you. So it depends. It depends who you are and what you want, and what standard of life you want as well. And if you work doing business in Thailand, it's harder. It's easy to make money, but you need to be very patient because things are a bit backwards. Latvia is the same. When I speak, or when I try to do some business stuff in Latvia, I just feel like I'm being back at school, like telling people, no, this is not a client engagement. No, we can't treat our clients like this. No, you don't do this. For me, it's like easy, it's a common sense. But because my professional career took place in UK, so I've learned all this, the how to speak to people. You may guys think I'm absolutely, you don't know me on the professional level. Of course, YouTube is just where I have fun and I talk about willies, lady boys, and bloody passport bros. This is the fun side of me. Of course, there is another side which you don't see. And a lot of people assume that what I say and do on YouTube, that this is what I am about. No, I will repeat myself. I'm like an iceberg. What you see is just the 10%. And what I want you to see. Do you understand? So anyway, right, guys, I think wise word now. No, thank you. What are your boundaries? What do you mean? What are my boundaries? In what respect? This is a very broad question. In what respect? I have a lot of boundaries. I don't appreciate if guy swears. So if the guy swears all the time, I would not like that. So I would tell him off. I want to see your other side. You can't see my other side because it's only for friends and family. I don't show my real side to everybody. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me just see if I've covered everything. So kids, where we stand now, 60% of men wants to have kids. Nationalities, I find that, like I said, Eastern European women are really becoming popular. I'm telling you, we will lead the way soon. Yeah, I think we will lead the way soon. Don't forget, guys, follow Kica Club on Insta. Because yeah, there's so many things are coming. You'll enjoy it. It's all going to be women. It's yeah, me and my sister, we created this community where we inspire, motivate, and help each other, and we started last week. Right now we are doing some fitness related stuff, dancing, working on our ass, our tummy. We're doing splits. I'm organizing some nights out, some spa days with my women, with my girls. Yeah, so me and my sister, we just decided to help women in Latvia, So a lot of people have been reaching out to me already saying, oh, can we collaborate? We're very intrigued about your women's club. Yeah, so I've just said, watch the space. The two sisters. I'm gonna smash it. Yeah, so join it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed this live. Let me know in the comments what else you want me to talk about in the future. I always pick your suggestions. And then yeah, have fun on a Saturday night. I'm gonna go and cook because my friend is coming in 17 minutes. So I need to go and prepare the table. I'm going to have some wine. I haven't had alcohol for ages. I don't drink a lot. But today I fancy a nice glass of red wine. No, I'm going now, darling. Bye. Bye, relaxing. And yeah, don't forget, guys, subscribe to the channel, because only by subscribing, you will know when I'm doing lives. You said now that you are in your 40s. Are you 40 now? No, babe, I'm 30. I'm 39 in April. I'm 38 now. And what are we? January, February. 2 months, I'll be 39. Bye, darlings. Mwah. Don't forget to like this. Don't forget to like this live, because there's only 6 lives or likes. So I'd appreciate it. Bye, guys.